counting every mile looking for a spark. The dashboard clock is stuck on 3 a.m. Just me and the ghost of who I might have been. Windows down, let the cold air in, where the blacktop ends and the dreams begin. The white lines are dancing like a Renegade ghost, leading me away from what I love the most. But the horizon is calling with a silver tongue, and the night is old but the heart is young. Oh, we're chasing that midnight highway goal, a story that's waiting to be told. Between the silence and the engines roar, searching for the things worth fighting for. Across the desert, through the mountain rain, washing off the dust and a city stain. Yeah, we're riding on midnight highway gold. Past the diner with a flickering neon sign, reminds me of a life I left behind. Coffee's bitter and the seats are torn, but there's a beauty in being reborn. No GPS, just the stars above, trading the safety for the things I love. The white lines are dancing like a Renegade ghost, leading me away from what I love the most. But the horizon is calling with a silver tongue, and the night is old but the heart is young. Oh, we're chasing that midnight highway goal, a story that's waiting to be told. Between the silence and the engines roar, searching for the things worth fighting for. Across the desert, through the mountain rain, washing off the dust and the city stain. Yeah, we're riding on midnight highway gold. The sun starts peeking through the rearview glass, watching all the shadows finally pass. I ain't there yet, but I'm on my way, turning the night into a brand new day. Oh, we're chasing that midnight highway goal, a story that's waiting to be told. Between the silence and the engines roar, searching for the things worth fighting for. Across the desert, through the mountain rain, washing off the dust and the city stain. Yeah, we're riding on midnight highway gold. Midnight highway gold. Just keep driving, don't look back now. Found a Polaroid tucked in the sun visor, shade of a summer burn. And I promise we made. Your hair was a mess and the sky was a bruised up blue. We had nothing to lose and a whole lot of world to view. Now the leather is cracked and the engine's got a heavy soul, but we're still the kings of this long distance rock and roll. There's a map in the back that we never learned how to read, just a tank full of gas and a desperate American greed for the open air and the smell of the coming rain, breaking the links of a heavy industrial chain. I look at the seat and I see where you used to sit, and I'm still chasing the ghost of the fire we lit. The radio's humming a song from a better time. heartbeat in the dark, leaving behind every bruise and every mark. I got the windows down, screaming at the ghosts of June. Under the light of a massive rising prairie moon, there's dust on the dashboard, wind in my face, still running circles in this beautiful race from the Rust Belt towns to the Pacific shore. I'm looking for something I've never seen before. Yeah, the miles are long, but the spirit's never bored, writing our names in the dust on the dashboard. It's a long way home, if home is even a place, or just a feeling you get when you're lost in the wide open space. There's dust on the dashboard, wind in my face, still running circles in this beautiful race from the Rust Belt towns to the Pacific shore. I'm looking for something I've never seen before. Yeah, the miles are long, but the spirit's never bored, writing our names in the dust on the dashboard. Dust on the dashboard. Keep those tires spinning, don't let the dust settle.
There's a porch light burning in a town I used to know, underneath the shadows where the weeping willows grow. I've been running hard on silver tracks and gasoline, trying to wash away the dirt of everywhere I've been. But the more I roam, the more I start to find I left the best of me 1,000 miles behind. My old man's boots are still sitting by the door, and the dust is settling on that creaky hardwood floor. I traded quiet nights for the city's neon glare, just to find out that the soul is stripped naked there. Now I'm carrying a heavy heart in a tattered leather bag, flying the colors of a worn-out lonely flag. And the wind smells like the rain before it falls. I can hear the timber and the canyon start to call. It's a bittersweet symphony of everything I lost. It's a scent of whiskey and wildflowers in the air, reminding me that someone used to love me there. Through the storms of the canyon, in the valley of my fears, I'm washing off the salt of all these wasted years. Back to the river, back to the red clay ground, where the lost and the broken can finally be found, in the whiskey and the wildflowers. I remember how the summer felt against your skin, before the winter of the world started settling Turning this rig toward the setting sun. The long road is over and the race is finally run. It's a scent of whiskey and wildflowers in the air, reminding me that someone used to love me there. Through the storms of the canyon and the valley of my fears, I'm washing off the salt of all these wasted years. Back to the river, back to the red clay ground, where the lost and the broken can finally be found. It's a scent of whiskey and wildflowers in the air, reminding me that someone used to love me there. Through the storms of the canyon and the valley of my fears, I'm washing off the salt of all these wasted years. Back to the river, back to the red clay ground, where the lost and the broken can finally be found. The whiskey and the wildflowers, I'm almost there. Just around the bend. Cylinder, screaming in the heat, burning up the rubber road on a one-way street. I got a cast iron heart and a lead-foot soul, living on the edge of a losing control. The radiator's hissing like a diamondback snake. I'm taking every corner with no hand on the brake. Midnight blue, we don't talk much. We just let the pistol speak in the language of the strong and the hunger of the weak. The black smoke is rising like a prayer to the sky. I'll be a legend of the road until the day that I die. Yeah, I feel the thunder rattle in your bones. It's all steel, smoke, and gasoline. The baddest piece of thunder that you've ever seen. Harder than the mountain, faster than the light. Waking up the devil in the middle of the night, from the oil fields down to the New Orleans rain. There's a high octane fire running through my veins, steel, smoke, and gasoline. Another mile conquered, another race won. I don't need a compass, I don't need a map. I'm a lightning bolt caught in a bottle trap. If the law wants to find me, tell them good luck, son. I'm a ghost on the asphalt before the day is done. It's steel, smoke, and gasoline. The baddest piece of thunder that you've ever seen. Harder than the mountain, faster than the light. Waking up the devil in the middle of the night, from the oil fields down to the New Orleans rain. It's a high octane fire running through my veins, still smoking gasoline. Give me the road, give me the heat, give me the sound of the metal on the street. Steel, smoke, and gasoline. It's all steel, smoke, and gasoline. The baddest piece of thunder that you've ever seen. Harder than the mountain, faster than the light. Devil in the middle of the night, from the oil fields down to the New Orleans rain. It's a high octane fire running through my veins, still smoking gasoline. Yeah. Still smoke. Yeah, I feel that engine roll.
Well, the clouds are gathering over the ridge tonight. The birds have gone to ground and the air is getting tight. I can feel the static crawling up my dusty sleeve. A storm is coming round and it's never gonna leave. Grab the keys, grab the whiskey, let the shutters fly. We're gonna watch the lightning cut a hole in the sky. The creek is rising fast and the willows started to bend. Looking like the world is coming to a sudden end, but I've been waiting for the rain to wash the slate clean. Best damn thunder that this valley's ever seen. The horses in the barn are kicking at the pine, but I'm just standing here feeling mighty fine. Can you hear the rumble? Can you feel the shake? How much of this power can the hollow ground take? Get ready for the ride of your life. There's a thunder in the valley, a fire in the rain, running like a wild horse, screaming like a train. Let the heavens open, let the river overflow. We've got nowhere to hide and we've got nowhere to go, just dancing in the mud while the silver lightning rolls. Yeah, the thunder in the valley is good for our souls. Hey! It's a natural born rhythm, it's a heavy metal beat, moving through the grass and the mud beneath my feet. There's a thunder in the valley, a fire in the rain, running like a wild horse, screaming like a train. Let the heavens open, let the river overflow. We've got nowhere to hide and we've got nowhere to go, just dancing in the mud while the silver lightning rolls. Yeah, the thunder in the valley is good for our souls. Ho! A train. Let the heavens open, let the river overflow. We've got nowhere to hide and we've got nowhere to go, just dancing in the mud while the silver lightning rolls. Yeah, the thunder in the valley
our souls.
Train.
The sun is a copper coin sinking in the sand, in the middle of a hungry, God-forsaken land. The vultures are the only ones who know my name, in a valley where the shadows play a crooked game. I'm walking on the bones of a dream that died, with a hollow point heart and nowhere to hide. There's a fever in the silence, a rain in the heat, and the ghost of a city beneath my tired feet. I traded my reflection for a canteen of regret, searching for a secret I haven't found yet. The sagebrush is whispering, don't go too deep, where the spirits of the canyon never truly sleep. And the stars come out like cold diamonds in the black. There's a road leading forward, but there ain't one back. Yeah, the silence is heavy as a tombstone, down in the canyon of the lost, where every single memory has a heavy cost. You can find what you're seeking, or lose what you found in the red dust dancing on the hollow ground. No map can guide you, no light can stay, once the canyon of the lost takes the soul away. I saw a man in the shimmer of the midday glare, with a crown made of thorns and a vacant stare. He said, son, the horizon is a beautiful lie, just a line drawn between the earth and the sky. I left him there drinking from a dry bed stream, just another casualty of a desert dream. Down in the canyon of the lost, where every single memory has a heavy cost. You can find what you're seeking, stay once the canyon of the lost takes the soul away.
This is where you extend to 5+ minutes. Start with a haunting harmonica solo that sounds like a lonely wolf transistor, into a slow, distorted guitar solo, with plenty of space between the notes. Keep the heavy heartbeat drum consistent.
It's a long walk through the dark, looking for a fire from a dying spark. Down in the canyon of the lost, where every single memory has a heavy cost. You can find what you're seeking or lose what you found in the red dust dancing on the hollow ground. No map can guide you, no light can stay once the canyon of the lost takes the soul away. Whoa. The canyon of the lost. Watch your step. A quick drum roll followed by a sharp, distorted guitar. Riff that repeats, a boogie-woogie piano enters to double the energy. Well, the needle's on the right and the tank is on the left. I'm a high bandit in a midnight theft, stealing back the hours that the boss man took. I'm writing my own story, I'm burning up the book. The white lines are blurring like a cinematic streak. I found the kind of freedom that the holy men see. I got a chrome-plated angel on the hood of this machine, living for the moments that happened in between. The sunrise in the mirror and the sunset in the eyes. I'm a blue-collar rocket cutting through the neon lights. Don't talk to me about limits, don't talk to me about breaks. I'm moving way too fast for any small-time stakes. Can you feel the floorboard starting to shake? How much of this pressure can the piston heads take? Yeah, we're living on the edge of a beautiful mistake. Is that redline rhythm? It's a heart rate jump. Feel the bass and the kick drum start to thump. I'm 1,000 miles gone and I'm never looking back. A heavy metal bullet on a one-way track. Burn the
It's a red line rhythm. It's a heart rate jump. Feel the bass and the kick drum start to thump. I'm 1,000 miles gone and I'm never looking back. A heavy metal bullet on a one-way track. Burn the map, baby, let the tires scream. We're living inside of a high-speed dream. That red line rhythm, yeah, keep it pinned. Down where the water turns the color of a penny. I've had a few regrets, yeah, I've had too many. But the river don't care what a man's been through. It just keeps on moving, deep and cold and blue. I'm sitting on a log with a fishing line in the stream, trying to catch the tail of a long forgotten dream. The cypress trees are hanging like old men in the shade, thinking about the choices and the bargains that I made. The humidity is heavy like a blanket on the chest, but the copper river rhythm is the only way to rest. I don't need a pulpit, I don't need a choir, just the sound of the water and a small brush fire. And the dragonflies are dancing on the surface of the glass, watching all the shadows and the summer moments pass. Yeah, let the world go crazy, I'm staying right here, caught in the copper river groove, where the soul finds a way to move. Slow as the honey, deep as a well, with a story that only the water can tell. Let the current take the weight, let the spirit run free in the muddy water mercy of the Tennessee. Yeah, I'm leaning into that copper river groove. Met an old guitar player with a thumb made of gold. Said, son, the only thing you own is the stories you've told. He played a lonesome chord that echoed through the take the weight, let the spirit run free in the muddy water mercy of the Tennessee. Yeah, I'm leaning into that Copper River groove. Just feel the flow. Caught in the Copper River groove, where the soul finds a way to move. Slow as a honey, deep as the well, with a story that only the water can tell. Let the current take the weight, let the spirit run free in the muddy water mercy of the Tennessee. Yeah, I'm leaning into that Copper River groove. Copper River groove, deep in the mud, soul in the
See the shadows of the mountains in the morning sun. The long distance battle has only just begun. We're standing on the edge of the world's highest floor, looking for the key to an unlocked door. I've got the fire of 1,000 years inside my chest, and I won't stop running till I've passed the final test.
shoulders. Everything they say was wrong. We are the Skyline Giants, standing tall, watching all the empires rise and fall. With a heart like thunder and a spirit like flame, the stars in the heavens are gonna know our name. Over the peaks and the clouds of gray, we're the ones who own the day. Yeah, we're the Skyline Giants. Skyline Giants. We own the sky. We own the dawn.
There's a bounty on the morning and a shadow on the sun. I'm the kind of trouble that you can't outrun. I don't play by the rules, I don't follow the line. I've been living on the edge of a jagged design. The lawman's coming with a badge and a gun, but he's chasing the wind and a man on the run. My boots are made of leather and my heart is made of tin. I'm a rolling collection of 1,000 different sins. I've slept in the briars and I've drank from the ditch. I ain't looking for mercy and I ain't looking to get rich. Just give me a horse or a fast-moving wheel, and the cold hard truth of the spinning blue steel. The dust is my brother, the night is my friend. I'm following a trail that'll never quite end. Yeah, you can't cage a lightning bolt, can't chain the sea. I'm the ghost of a renegade, riding the wind, going back to the places where the trouble began. No master to follow, no hollow command, just a drifting stranger in a beautiful land. They can hunt me down, they can call my name, but you can't catch a fire and you can't catch a flame. I'm the ghost of a renegade. I passed through a town with a flickering light. Everyone was sleeping through the middle of the night, safe in their beds with their picket fence dreams, while I'm out here ripping at the world at the seam. I'd rather be lonely, I'd rather be cold, than a well-kept secret that's already been sold. I'm the ghost of a renegade, riding the wind, going back to the places where the trouble began. No master to follow, no hollow command, just a drifting stranger in a beautiful land. They can hunt me down, they can call my name, but you can't catch a fire and you can't catch a flame. I'm the ghost of a renegade. between the midnight and the dawn.
I'm the ghost of a renegade, riding the wind, going back to the places where the trouble began. No master to follow, no hollow command, just a drifting stranger in a beautiful land. They can hunt me down, they can call my name, but you can't catch a fire and you can't catch a flame. I'm the ghost of a renegade, ghost of a renegade.
Still running, still wild.
One, two, two.
The salt is in the air, and the sun is on the hood, doing everything we said we always would, leaving all the smog and the heavy city stress, headed for the shoreline in a summer dress. I can see the white caps breaking on the blue. There ain't a cloud in sight, and I'm sitting next to you. The palms are leaning over like they're waving us along. The radio is playing our favorite kind of song. We've got a cooler in the back and the windows rolled down, trading every skyscraper for a sleepy coastal town. Don't look at the clock, don't look at the time. We're living in a rhythm that's perfectly sublime, and the ocean is a mirror for the burning sky, watching all the seagulls and the worries fly by. Yeah, the world is looking beautiful and bright. We're chasing that Pacific gold before the summer stories all get old, with the wind in our hair and the sand in our shoes, winning every moment that we used to lose. From the Santa Cruz pier to the Malibu sand, we're the lucky ones living in the promised land. Yeah, we're riding on Pacific gold. Stop the car at the overlook, watch the tide come in, feel the magic of the moment under your skin. Every wave is a promise, every breeze is a kiss. How did we ever live a life without this? The sunset is a firework of orange and red, lighting up the path of the journey ahead. We're chasing that Pacific gold before the summer stories all get old, with the wind in our hair and the sand in our shoes, winning every moment that we used to lose. From the Santa Cruz pier to the Malibu sand, we're the lucky ones living in the promised land. Yeah, we're riding on Pacific gold.
I've climbed the mountains where the air is thin and cold. I've walked the valleys where the ancient stories fold. I've seen the empires turning back into the dust, and felt the iron of my spirit start to rust. But there's a light beyond the shadow of the peak, the kind of answer that the quiet people see. The maps are empty and the compass is a lie. We're navigating by the fire in the sky. The ghosts of pioneers are walking by our side, through the canyons where the lonely secrets hide. We're not just travelers, we're the masters of the wind, looking for the place where the better worlds begin. And the earth is shaking underneath our heavy boots, tearing up the ground in the old and withered roots. Yeah, the call of the wild is screaming in our ears. We're heading for the last great frontier, beyond the boundaries of the doubt and the fear, with a heart like a forest and a soul like a sea, finally becoming who we're meant to be, across the frozen rivers and the plains of burning gold. We're the only story that remains to be told in the last great frontier. The oceans are rising and the forests are on fire, but we're building a kingdom on a much higher spire. No more chains of the city, no more walls of the mind, leaving every burden and the bitterness behind. I can see the horizon, it's a wide and open gate, and we're not gonna leave it to the hands of fate. We're heading for the last great frontier, beyond the boundaries of the doubt and the fear, with a heart like a forest and a soul like a sea, finally becoming who we're meant to be, across the frozen rivers and the plains of burning gold. We're the only story that remains to be told in the last great frontier. We're heading for the last great frontier, beyond the boundaries of the doubt and the fear, with a heart like a forest and a soul like a sea, finally becoming who we're meant to be, across the frozen rivers and the plains of burning gold. We're the only story that remains to be told in the last great frontier. The last great frontier, further than the eye can see, higher than the heart can dream.
shadows lengthening like a weary afternoon song. We've seen the thunder and we've felt the desert heat, worn the leather paper thin beneath our restless feet. But every mile was a teacher, every scar was a light, guiding us through the middle of the darkest night. I'm looking back at the dust in the canyon walls, hearing the echo of the distant ancient calls. We didn't find a kingdom or a chest of buried gold, but we found the kind of story that never will grow old. The engine's humming softly like it knows the journey's end. Just around the corner, just around the final bend. Lay down the burden, let the heavy heart rest. We've given the world and the road our very best. The porch light is flickering, calling out my name. Oh, we're taking the long way home. No more mountains left to climb, no more wilds to roam. With the wind at our backs and the spirit finally still, crossing over the summit of the very last hill. Through the rain and the fire, through the salt and the foam, we're finally taking the long way home. We're taking the long way home. No more mountains left to climb, no more wilds to roam. With the wind at our backs and the spirit finally still, crossing over the summit of the very last hill. Through the rain and the fire, through the salt and the foam, we're finally taking the long way home. The long way home. Rest your soul